Welcome back to V Top 10. In today's video we're counting down the 10 Mark II Sharp Johnson best knockouts. Number 10. Mark Johnson vs Eduardo Ramirez. On March 1, 1994 at Great Western Forum, Inglewood, California, defending World Boxing Board flyweight title, Johnson beat Eduardo Ramirez by knockout in round 2 of 12.
Quick-handed guy, and in against some of the very best in this division.
We got the Johnson here, this real fancy boxer is that great yet, although he's got 10 knockouts and 15 wins.
The only loss came in the second fight of his career. I don't know why Johnson didn't go there in the second fight of his professional career. And Ramirez, as we said, has a record of 25 and 40.
And so you're right, the record is not indicative of how good he might be. They're both near the same age. Good left-hander move backwards and take away his power.
It's been a pretty good jolting right hand. Scheduled for 12, and we'll be back right after this. Being 5, of course, the 5 continents. Johnson is the title holder. The WBC, and let me give you a little quirk of fate.
If boxing has not changed a lot in the last 50 years since I was in there, it's not difficult, Tom.
Nice combination there as, excuse me. Yes, Raul coming in and nailing him with some pretty good right hand. Did a little bit of a stutter step there a moment ago. And down he goes. Johnson showing another good solid right hand.
His puncher landing very, very crisp, but another left hook
again. He's not getting up. That's it.
Number 9. Mark Johnson vs Javier Juarez. On May 9, 1994 at Great Western Forum, Inglewood, California, defending World Boxing Board flyweight title, Johnson beat Javier Juarez by knockout at 2:24 in round 3 of 12.
Gold trunks. Johnson, quick-handed, very good boxer.
Stayed at the number 2 spot, and Johnson still is ranked behind him.
He's on a streak of 17 straight.
Throws and eventually try to wear you down. Not just over.
The bad news is he's lost to most of them.
Yes, he has, but he's had a good account of himself. For example, Melcher caught fast red butt, and with Ricardo Lopez, another world champion.
And Mark II Sharp Johnson in the front. He's 22, 6 years younger than Johnson's a good boxer. He's quick-handed. From Juarez, he's standing right with him, toe-to-toe, and nailed him with a solid right hand. And again, a left hand by Johnson. Problem, and has got his leg straightened up, and now he's back in the ring. He expects nothing but the best. Pretty good left hand that he.
I don't know that he'll have to, Tom. He looks to me like he has a little bit too much of everything from Juarez.
With some solid shots.
Yeah, it's not
left hand, and the rock instinct took over, and he just started fighting back. Again, a left hand. This one drops it. Torres down. He's not going to get up. It's over.
Number 8. Mark Johnson vs Jose Carino. On June 11, 1994 at Great Western Forum, Inglewood, California, defending World Boxing Board flyweight title, Johnson beat Jose Carino by knockout in round 3 of 12.
Johnson's got.
Well, he stings you with those punches, Tom, and now he's taking advantage as he gets across after the series of right jabs. What he likes to do is, I get just a little off balance, you're not quite right, and then he goes for the knockout now.
Because he's the underdog, and of course forum crowds kind of go for the underdog in a big.
Right now we're vying to perhaps get up there and get it, and that's some good work there. Really juncture in his career. Nice combination.
He has landed some solid shots, and there's a pretty good left hand. Johnson is awfully quick-handed, as you can see, and is beating him to the punch.
He is born and lives in Washington, D.C., but
19-1 with 12 knockouts. And he has, for all intents and purposes, taken charge of this fight right here in the third.
Offensively and taking command. He's really beginning to dominate.
Larry Diaz looking at the two men very, very carefully. He's got Carino. He got nailed with another left hook. Johnson just catches a couple. Seconds remain. In this, the third round, Carino goes down. His mouthpiece is out. He's got to get up, or this one's over.
Number 7. Mark Johnson vs Raphael Grano. On June 10, 1995 at Caesars Palace, Paradise, Nevada, defending World Boxing Board flyweight title Johnson beat Raphael Grano by knockout at 156 in round 5 of 12.
Himself hoisted on his own there in the silver trunks, and Johnson the southpaw.
About for the fourth.
And then, of course, prior to that last year, Johnson knocked him out. Banging away with that right.
All you have to do is work the body. They don't like that, but I don't think anybody likes that.
To have the youngster from Mexicali backing up, has him against the rope, wants him to.
Well, he's cutting the ring now a lot better than he was in the first couple of rounds.
Right hand on Grano that had some authority behind it. There's another right hand and another right. Grano stacked. Round 3 coming to a close. Watching the action, that would be like the National League in baseball not recognizing people. Perhaps his best round. Johnson comes back and he missed it. Too sharp scored with 1. In close, Fernando. He's working that uppercut. Pretty good fat. Working to the body. Throws a left. Grano goes into the ropes and looks like he's in trouble. Indeed, down he goes.
Beautiful left hook.
He's in trouble. He's not getting out.
Number 6. Mark Johnson vs. Francisco Tejedor. On May 4, 1996 at Arrowhead Pond, Anaheim, California, Johnson beat Francisco Tejedor by knockout at 135 in round 1 of 12 and won vacant IBF flyweight title.
ランキング1位です。そしてマーク・ジョンソン。一方、長身シャープな左ボクサー、ボディを打ってきました。今のがテヘドール、左を出します。
ただ普段の左の使い方はやっぱりサウスポーなんでやりにくいかもしれないですね。体型ですよね。
そうですね。
浮かない距離から相手のパンチが飛んできますからね。はい、
左のストレート。黒のトランクス、マーク・ジョンソン。島が入っています。試合が始まったばかり、第1ラウンド。引いた腕がその肘が直接腹をフランシスコ・テヘドール。素晴らしいタイミングで左を打ちました。
Number 5. Mark Johnson vs. Raul Juarez. On August 5, 1996 at Great Western Forum, Inglewood, California, defending IBF flyweight title Johnson beat Raul Juarez by TKO at 157 in round 8 of 12.
As he stands there, though, left held high, trying to mix it up.
Opportunity he doesn't want to let get away by not being ready to defend his title. Nice right hand by Johnson.
He began knocking people over, and the crowd began loving it. He began realizing he's got terrific power.
He does have, and I'll tell you, box him, move him around, and do the things you know how to do. Pond in Anaheim. Oh, right hand by Johnson.
Flyweights that you'll ever see.
Nails Torres with a left hand. Round number 4. He's defending his IBF flyweight title, but the Mexican champion has only had 2 losses with 20 victories. Left hand again scores for Johnson. So he's got to feel as though, perhaps, Rich, I've got to go out and do. Torres ran into a pretty good left and then ran into another one, and he's trying too hard, and he's missing shots that he ordinarily would connect with. Just for a change of it. And we'll be back to the forum right after this.
Around the same time, around the same area, it's going to be to Johnson's advantage.
Torres is hurt. Right hand grazes the jaw. Johnson pressing his advantage, lands a solid left, comes after his man with a right.
Not wildly swinging, missing punches.
Big right hand, he's got Torres all but out, Rich. He nailed him and down he goes right. And I think they're going to call him out. Johnson hit him with some solid shots.
Number 4. Mark Johnson vs. Cilio Espino. On June 1, 1997 at Mohegan Sun Arena, Montville, Connecticut, defending IBF flyweight title Johnson beat Cilio Espino by knockout at 3 o'clock in round 2 of 12.
一つ下にフライ級に落としてきたわけですね。
取ってやろう、タイトル取ろうという意欲は。
互いにフェイントを掛け合います。
まあそうでしょうね。今なんかの右なんかは本当に痛ければ打てないような。ストレートが伸びますね。
まあそういったこともあって一つ階級を落としたわけですね。左から右を振ってみます。シャープな右体を左右にゆっくりゆっくり揺すります。その間にも右のシャープなパンチを
右の打ち方がですね、サウスポーだと普通ね、ラウンド相当攻めてますよ。
はい、ボディブローは右を返しました。当たり返します。ボディブロー、チャンピオンがいます。挑戦者ぐらつい
来ましたね。
ぐらつきましたね。おお、ショートチャンピオン、おっと左ロープを攻めました。ガーブの上から押し込んでいきます。固めます。これいいですね。
正面の攻撃好きなんですけど、ボディブロー今入ってますね。
Number 3. Mark Johnson vs. Arthur Johnson. On February 22, 1998 at DC Armory, Washington, D.C., defending IBF flyweight title, Johnson beat Arthur Johnson by knockout at 111 in round 1 of 12.
フラッシュとネームが入っています。サウスポーのマーク・ジョンソン、クロントランクスがチャンピオンであります。この方で170センチ、チャンピオンは160センチです。10センチの差があります。
そんな違いますか。
これが3度目の世界挑戦になります。ボディーブロー、QBF のタイトル挑戦しましたが敗れて、おっとっと WBO のタピアに挑戦しましたがこれを敗れました。チャンピオンがいきます。肩を上げました。左、お左、強烈な一発がありました。
喋る暇ないまで、早かったですね。今のは
試合終了です。
Number 2. Mark Johnson vs. Jose Lorano. On September 4, 1998 at EDS Arena, Atlantic City, New Jersey, defending IBF flyweight title, Johnson beat Jose Lorano by TKO at 3 o'clock in round 6 of 12.
Yeah, that's a staggering statistic.
Says this is a great opportunity. We saw Johnson here on ESPN. Heading in is a really good matchup with Arthur Johnson. 5 months in jail. And he realized in his 5'7"
Lefty, he's not a lefty anymore.
Good left from Johnson.
But he's still powerful. Oh, look at Johnson rip off his own right hook and the uppercut.
Half minute to go in round number 3. Oh, good right hand from Johnson.
There's Johnson using the jab. Oh, nice. You would have expected.
Roundhouse left from Johnson.
That is a good sign for him because that I think will help him in his game. Good right hook by Mark Johnson. You know, some might say, gee, why didn't... Oh, Lorano got hit with a good left. That was big.
The criticism about not being able to take out Rolando.
He is working on the inside here against Lorano.
And down.
Jose Lorano, though, is doing a pretty...
Get a piece of them. It's almost that Johnson's too close.
Retool and jab my way in and see what happens if I was Johnson.
Good hook.
He is mugging Lorano in there and now starting to...
Oh, that one hurt him. Count at 9, he's up at 10. And there's the bell to 7. Lorano's corner decides that he cannot continue.
Number 1. Mark Johnson vs. Luis Bolano. On March 6, 2004 at Foxwoods Resort Casino, Ledyard, Connecticut, defending WBO junior bantamweight title, Johnson beat Luis Bolano by knockout at 240 in round 4 of 12.
We'll see. Johnson with 8 mouths to his Arthur Sr., a boxing official for an astounding 6 decades.
There's Johnson trying to, he thinks that's the power punch that will ultimately put Bolano
later in the fight.
There's that right hook. When he looked at the tapes, and he does have a pretty good left, especially an uppercut.
But good power in both hands. He stands right in there. There's a good right hand. Bolano figured he'd do a lot of chasing.
Keep working on it, front.
Crown back. Luis Perez currently wears the belt. Right hook there. Nicely done by Johnson. From his fighting days.
You know, Mark Johnson is doing something that's normally very risky.
You didn't win. Marquez won the fight. So he got the risk. And in conjunction with Black Hill,
Washington, D.C. area.
You ever have a day named in your honor?
No, I have. Bolano's a pretty good ring technician. He just, there's the hook.
There it is. Oh, what an uppercut, but it was blocked partially. Oh, Bolano with not a good sign.
That's it, Jack.
That's it.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.